Hey healer, how's your heart? This is Felicia and I'm back with another one. Of course, as always, bringing that spirited, evocative energy. I was gonna come back and talk about something, but I ended up doing a different video for that. So I just figured I'd just do another introspective video. I did get some emails about it. I'm happy that you guys liked it. And thank you to the person who pointed me in the direction of another deck. I ended up getting the deck. I got it off of Amazon and it came the very next day. And y'all, I have fallen in love with this deck. It's called Soulful Truth. It's a self-awareness card deck. It has the questions. It's by Brian Hovey, but it has the questions so that you can do like your introspection on the questions, and then on the back of each deck, let me just show y'all one of the cards here. So it has it on the front, and I think they're all different colors. Yeah, they have the questions on the front, and then on the back there's a little blurb that talks about what the question is about. And then on the bottom, there's it says today's soul action. So it gives you a little bit of homework, introspective homework to do to work on what the subject matter of the card is. So I'm like, what in the world? And I haven't done any of these. I just was looking at the cards and looking through them. That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to do a video, and I'm gonna have to do introspection, which I don't have a problem with doing the introspection with each video. I mean, I don't have a problem making this an introspective channel, okay? Divinely guided introspection. And I do it all the time, every day anyway, so I'm good with recording while I'm doing my introspection. Of course, if I'm doing my own personal work, I won't be recording those, but I can come on the channel and do these. But thank you very much for pointing me in the direction of these cards. Let me read the thing for you. So I was going to do the Soul's Truth introspection, and then or use one of these first, the 60 positive affirmation cards with the question too, and then do a Soul's Truth. I'll do one of each. And if you have if you are watching this channel because you are doing the introspection along with this too, go ahead and have your journal out. If you have a journal, or if you've made an introspection journal, or if you journal, have your journal out so you can write down the questions, so you can go ahead and journal afterward and do your introspection alone by yourself. Or if you have a digital journal, you can have it out so you can record, or write down what the questions are so you can record later into your journal what your feelings and thoughts are about the questions. But let's go, y'all. Let's go within. That's all introspection is anyway. It's just going within. So this soul truth deck, I just want to read to you what this card is about, what this deck is about. It says, "Dear soulful you, I see you. I see your beauty and I see your pain, your joy and your shame. I see the holy truth that is your soul is here to bring to the world. What if you were to seek truth over acceptance of others? What if you were to seek love over shame? We have this power within us. It is in the question we ask ourselves. It is in the questions we ask ourselves daily that cause us to act the way we do. The better the questions, the better the results." Who is this? Like, okay. "Awareness brings light. My goal is for you to feel safe enough to explore all the sides of yourself and release all judgment through this daily awareness card deck," which is exactly why you do introspection. "Only grace lives here. You are not broken. You are whole and authentic. And there is a universal ache for more of your authenticity." I'm going to repeat that. You are not broken. You are whole and authentic. And there is a universal ache for more of your authenticity. Oh my God. Your soul knows. If you are brave enough and open to your soul's truth, you will shine a spotlight on all your shadows, restoring what was once lost. Through this process, your soul will guide you to live out your wildest dreams. I want to live out my wildest dreams. That's all I'm saying. You are worthy of them all. Your truth, your story, and your message matters. The beauty within me sees the beauty within you. With all my light and love, Brienne. I love her. She, Brienne Hovey. Brienne Hovey is who makes this deck, y'all. This is what it looks like. It's called Soulful Truth. I love it already. So let's go ahead and go on within, honey. And all those reasons that I just read on there, and this is why you do the introspection. It helps you to just shed light on those shadow aspects of yourself, the parts of yourself that you won't accept, the parts of yourself that you want to change and don't like but don't know where to start. Go ahead and shed a light on that. Figure out what it is. And you do that by asking yourself questions. When you ask yourself questions, then you know how, and you bring to light how you feel about those things. You can process those emotions and those feelings, and you just feel more balanced in the end. And if it's certain things about yourself that you don't like and you want to change, that's the time to do it. We ain't gonna talk about it no more. We're just gonna go ahead and get on in here. This deck. Oh yeah, I was gonna start with the other one. So we're gonna start with the 60 positive, okay? Because I want to save the best for last. Not that I don't love this deck. I love this deck too. Honestly, the Soul's Truth questions. Remember when I told you I was doing the ugly cry with these questions? These questions are a little bit more deep, I think, in this deck than here. And then they give you more guidance and way of processing it and giving you things to do to work on processing those things. With the soul action, these just get you to the cold hard truth, and you just cry afterward. It ain't no direction at the end. But this is the deck I started out with, so this is actually my favorite, because it just, and there was a reason why this was sent to me first, why I was guided to this deck first, because maybe somebody like me just needed the cold hard, boom, get to the bottom of it. Let's put it all out there on Front Street. We ain't about to sugarcoat none of this type of action. So maybe that's why this deck was guided to me first, because God was like, listen, I can't play around with this one. She need to get it all the way together, and we need this done quick, fast, and hurry. Even though it wasn't quick, fast, and hurry. Like I said, I've been doing this for years. But all right, y'all. So our divinely guided introspection question is, let's see. If anything were possible, what would I do? If anything were possible, what would I do? And what limiting beliefs may be holding me back from this? If I honestly knew that in this world, like, I'm like, okay, anything is possible and I could do whatever. Like right here, right now, if I say I want to do, I can do it. Anything is possible. I would be doing this. I would be 100% guiding others. When I just feel like if you've had a rocky start in life and it wasn't full of a lot of guidance, I think that's why I feel like I've always wanted to help guide other people, just so their journey is not as rocky. You know, that's kind of why I started making the YouTube channels, or why I felt like I was guided to do the YouTube channels. And I see how resistant I was. I was doing one video last year and then started another video this year. I just was very like, okay, I feel like the need, and I don't want people to feel like they're the only ones going through this. And then I threw a video up there, and then I was done with that. Like I said all I had to say. But I want to do this more often, and that's why you see it. How many videos is up in 2022? Listen, me and my spirit team is on point. We is not playing. And they kind of said this. It's almost like what they kind of gave me. Like, why don't you do more? You do introspection all the time. Why don't you put it on the channel? Why don't you show others? When you talk to other people, they're like, okay, what do you use? I've told people all the time, and they ask me what I've used. And I've heard people explain to me how they pray at their altar and what they put on their altar, which is totally different from what I do, because some of us are different religions, and they believe in other stuff. So their altars, they're guided by their religion to have certain things on their altars, and stuff that I never thought of. You know, when I'm mingling with my ancestors, and I've taken some things that I've heard from other people and used it in my introspection. And like I said, somebody talked to me about Soulful Truth, and I can't wait to use it. So that's why I said I would love to do this. If I can help other people on their journey, the same as I wish somebody could have helped me across through my journey, not just my spiritual journey, just journey of life, period. I wish I had had more guidance and more mentors and more, you know, women like me going through what I was going through, saying I've been there where you were and bringing me through. If I could have had that, that would have probably helped me a lot. So I think that's what I want to do. That is what I would do if it was possible, which I'm doing it. Y'all see me doing it. Look at y'all. Looks at talk that talk, walk that walk. I pulled this card, and my guys knew I needed to hear this. And let me go ahead and pat myself on the back. Because the one thing I've always wanted to do is to guide other people. And I am doing that with this channel. So please like, subscribe, share to join my soul tribe. And I'm still in the middle of my journey. So I'm still trying to get my soul tribe, looking for other people who are also like me. Maybe I might find me a mentor in all of this. Who knows? Maybe that's why I was guided to do this. Maybe I finally might get that mentor, or maybe I could be a mentor to somebody else, which would be amazing. So, and what limiting beliefs may be holding me back from this? What was making me do one video a year? I honestly didn't think people cared. I care a lot about my spirituality. It's the very foundation of everything that I do. And I don't know, maybe just the world we live in today, I just be looking like, I don't think nobody care about their spirituality. Not nobody I'm coming across, but it's because I haven't met a lot. I have to seek out and find, you know, other like-minded people like me. And when I do, I love it, and I hold on to those people, and I cling to them dearly. They're very few and far between in the circles that I'm in the circles that I run in. I keep to myself mostly. I don't have a whole lot of friends. I don't do a lot of mingling with people because, like I said, you are the company you keep, and I just need a little bit more from the people I surround myself with. I expect a lot more. So, nothing. The answer is nothing. No limiting beliefs are holding me back from this anymore. You know why? Because I've been doing my introspection, baby. Okay, so and I sat down today like, yo, you could do another video today. Why not? And I like to listen to what people ask me for too. When they ask, can you use that deck and do an introspection video? I was like, of course. When she told me about this, I was like, I can do a video using that deck. I don't just have to use my own. And I was like, oh, that is beautiful. You know, what if I just get more and more different self-awareness decks, and we just keep the introspection going? I could do this forever, believe me. So I think that answered it. And the affirmation on the back is, I am smart and successful. So again, if y'all are doing y'all journaling, the question was, if anything were possible, what would I do? So if you had the possibility to do anything you wanted in this world, what would you do? And then the follow-up question with that is, what limiting beliefs may be holding you back from this? So what do you think your self-limiting and it doesn't even say self-limiting, it just said what limiting beliefs. So it could be environmental limits that you have. It could be monetary limits that you have. Just write it down what you think that is. Just be truthful. Be as truthful as you possibly can when you are answering your questions, when you are doing your introspection, because this is for you. Ultimately, this is for you to work through, to grow through, and to glow through. So make sure you write your things down and be very specific with your answers. And this is, I am smart and successful, honey. That is the affirmation. You can carry that around. Okay. Now, I'm getting stuffy. I went outside and that grass tore me up. Okay. Now, this is the Soulful Truth Self-Awareness card deck, and we're going to do, oops. And I'm going to do an introspection card from here. And then we can do one of the let go affirmations too. Okay, so we can have, we'll have a couple of affirmations. Since there was one affirmation on the back of that deck, we can do one more. Okay. All right, what divinely guided, soulful truth, introspective card are we going to pick? Okay. Deck is so new. Okay. So it says, Lord, am I on the right path? Do I feel like I'm on the right path? Absolutely. I feel like it took me an eternity to get here. But yes, I actually do feel like I'm on the right path. And y'all can see as we did the last introspection card how I feel, how I felt and what I wanted to do, anything that I can do. And you saw me just have that revelation just right then and there, like, hey, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Like I'm on the video. I'm on YouTube. I'm guiding other people. Hey, I'm doing it. So yes, I do feel like I'm on the right path. Do I feel like this is the only thing that I want to do? No, there are other things that I want to do. Have I gotten to do all of those perfectly? Have I mastered those? No, but I'm definitely on the right path with this, where I'm going with this. So let's read with the rest. Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Wow. And today's soul action is today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. If this wasn't for me today, both of those questions were like, wow. This is what the card looks like. So the question is, am I on the right? Y'all, please don't pay attention to my shaky hands. I had the nerve to drink some coffee this morning. Am I on the right path? So, if you're journaling, the question is, am I on the right path? Maybe yes or no. The only thing I'm going to say about this is when they said, know this, you are on the right path. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Even if you feel like you're not on your path and you're not exactly where you're supposed to be. One thing we forget is that through life, the way you learn is through life lessons. So if, like I said in the last video, if you made choices that were not the best for yourself and something came up and you had to make a choice and then you made that choice and you end up somewhere where you didn't want to be, you have to understand that. That was a lesson you had to learn. You have to change up the choice the next time you come to that crossroad so that you can go in a different direction. But had you not learned that lesson, you wouldn't have known what road to take the next time. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it just all plays out the way it's supposed to. And that is called life. Nobody is right on the right path all the time at the same point in time where they're supposed to be at all the time. And you had to go through things. You had to fall. You had to get back up. You had to fall. You had to get back up. You had to keep going. You had to keep pedaling. That's why it's so hard. I mean, that's why it's so That's why it's so important to not give up and not, see everything as completely lost when you do lose something. Let it go. Don't keep dwelling on it. It's not for you to hold on to. Make amends with it. Process the fact that it wasn't right for you. Let it go. And then let in the new opportunity that's going to come in for you to make another choice. Let it come in. But you got to drop all that craziness and don't tell yourself, oh, wow, I messed that up again. How did I do that? I messed this up so bad. Man, you messed up. It happens. Now brush it off. Let it go. Now you got to let that go so you can make room for the new opportunity to come in for you to do it a different way. You know what I'm saying? That's just how, that's just me giving introspection. But you write this down and you introspect it however you feel in your heart that you need to. Okay? But don't forget today's soul action. Today's search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. So it's easier to look at those ways and say, look, how am I already in line? What am I already doing? And you see that I said that. I said, hey, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing this video. I'm actually guiding people. Wow, I am kind of doing what I wanted to do. So I can just bask in that for a little while and knowing that I'm on my path. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm already taking some action towards it. Pat myself on the back and just bask in that for a little while. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. So you got to get back to trusting the process. Gonna have to. If you fall, get back up. All right. Well, let's do our let go affirmation. Right. Sorry, y'all. My little dust and dander stuff I got going on here. I can't even. Sorry. And I refuse to take my allergy medicine. Do you hear me? I refuse. My nose running on camera, everything. I still refuse to take that medicine. I don't do good on medicine, y'all. It knocks me out. I can't take an Advil without it acting like somebody gave me a tranquilizer dart. It's like crazy. And I just went outside to walk the dog. And I came straight to do the video. And my eyes is watery. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm barely able to keep my eyes open. And my nose was running on camera. I'm sorry, y'all. That was gross for y'all to see, but it's nasal discharge. I don't know. Maybe it's just the nurse in me. That's like the most normal something you can see is it's not. Whatever. I deal with people's fluids all the time. Maybe it's just me. Should I redo the video? Just snap out the snot that just came out? No. Sorry, it was my snap. Sorry. All right, let's pick one. One more affirmation. If you don't release the arrow, your aim is all for nothing. Aim straight and shoot the arrow. Oh, I forgot to show y'all the, what you call it? So pretty. And here's the affirmation. If you don't release the arrow, if you don't release the arrow, your aim is all for nothing. Aim straight and shoot the arrow. So, of course, I'm going to do a little introspection on that. So, of course, when you got the bow and arrow, you got the arrow all set back and ready to aim for what you want, right? What would be the point of you sitting there aiming that arrow towards what you want and never releasing that arrow? Never going for what you want, you will never get anywhere. You will never get what you want. You will not be able to get anywhere with that type of mentality. If I just stand here with the arrow facing the aim, what you think? What you want gonna come to the arrow? That ain't gonna happen, of course. Ain't nothing coming to the arrow. Ask and you shall receive, right? And you gotta put that action in, put that work in towards what you want. So that is what I took from that. You got to release that arrow. Okay. All right, y'all. This was the introspection video for today. If you have any questions, please, you can I made it all the way to the end of the video and got foggy. In the comment box, you can go ahead and write anything you want in the comment box. My email, you can always email me. And that's all. And I put up the I'm gonna put up the other video that I did, the divinely guided, felt divinely guided to speak on it. I will put that one up too right after this one. And God bless. I will see y'all again. I will put another introspection video up, and I will do the Soul's Truth again, and maybe one of the other affirmation decks that I have. Okay? All right, y'all have a blessed day. See y'all later.